Thank you, Chairman Finstad and Chairman Harris and Ranking Member Hayes and Bishop for holding this hearing. And thank you to our witnesses for taking time to be here. I extend my deepest and most sincere apologies to the tribes, tribal nations, and many of our seniors who have fallen victim to the lack of responsibility and accountability by the United States Department of Agriculture. After countless warnings, the USDA disregarded the growing concerns of the food distribution program on Indian reservations and the commodity supplemental food program participants. Now these individuals and communities must clean up the mess created by USDA's lack of diligence and restore the strained food inventory with little to no help so far from the agency. I'm not only disappointed, but I'm also frankly outraged that Secretary Vilsack and his staff have allowed their mistakes to snowball into this dire situation. Chairman Siki, I know you've already covered this to some degree, but if you would describe the relationship you have experienced with Paris Brothers over the last several months compared to how things were before when two contractors were coordinating FDPIR. And pardon me if I'm making you retrace steps, but I think it might be useful to hear that your firsthand assessment of the comparison between how things are with Paris Brothers and how they were before.
Well, they were delayed before. It's worse now.
But it was unacceptable in both circumstances, that's what I'm hearing. Is that correct?
Yes.
So this is not some sort of new revelation that just came to light. You've been communicating these concerns through...
No, it's nothing new, but this is worse this time.
And when USDA was considering consolidating to a single contractor, tell me about the concerns you expressed to them at that point.
Everything is a concern, how everything is operated. USDA should listen to tribes, what our testimonies, what we say, what we need for our people. That's the answer. Because we know how to take care of our members of our nations. Because it's not working, listen to the tribes.
Absolutely.
Listen to us, what we say to you when we do our testimonies, what needs to be done to correct, because we know how to take care of our members.
And thank you, Chairman. And Ms. Wofford, the same question. Tell us from your perspective, what were the concerns you were expressing to USDA, and what was their response to those concerns at the time?
Well, we covered a little bit earlier, but I'm going to say it again. The tribal consultation that was held in February of 2024 was not tribal consultation. The decision had already been made. So even at that time, tribes expressed, concern about there's not enough time to make this change for April. It's too large. Across the country, there's not enough time. It's inadequate. But the decision had already been made. That is not tribal consultation.
And I know it's little consolation to you, but unfortunately, that's what we've seen over and over again with the USDA under the leadership of this secretary, is that these decisions are being made for whatever other reasons they seem to be being made, but without appreciation for consultation with those who are affected by USDA decisions. So I know that's little consolation, but you are not being, this is not an isolated situation. It is endemic to this current USDA management. And I see I've got little time, but Ms. Trottier, can you highlight some of the long-term effects that these delivery delays and food shortages are having? Or you fear they will have?
I guess the personal part of it is the lack of trust in the FDPIR program, that there isn't food available, so they might switch program, that might decrease participation, and, that, are they going to apply for our program because of all of this that's occurred in the last 3 months, that the ramifications long-term may be lasting for a while in Indian country?
And like every time, my time's expired, but every time that trust is lost, takes a long time to restore it, and the impact of that will linger on for years to come, I fear. So thank you for your testimony again, and my time has expired. I yield back. Thank you for your indulgence, Chairman.